guys, welcome back to my channel. Right now I am getting ready because we are gonna head out to the Honolulu City Lights tonight. We do have to go to the store first to pick up the boys some snacks and then myself some snacks as well. But I am currently doing my makeup and then I'm gonna go and change. So actually, fun fact about the City Lights, that was actually our first date when we were about 14 or 15. And I believe after our first date we've only gone back one time. And then we moved to Washington because that's where he was stationed, and since then we have never gone back. So the last time we were there, we were two teenagers, we weren't married, and we had no kids. We're finally went back today as a married couple, and we are bringing our 3 kids. So this is going to be a full circle moment for the both of us, and it's supposed to be a little more exciting this year, so I'm really excited to see the different type of things they're going to include this year. We're gonna go pick up some snacks and then I will bring you guys along. This is what I'm wearing. It's nothing too crazy, just a black jumpsuit, bodysuit, not sure what it's called, and then my white shrug. We live in Hawaii, so it's gonna be super hot even at nighttime. So I can't wear any cute sweaters or anything, but I do have just this plain white shrug, and I think it's cute enough for a little Christmas event. Happy Wednesday, you guys. It is December 18th and we are officially 1 week away from Christmas. So for today's plan, we're gonna go driving around in Wahiawa this morning just for a couple of hours, and then I'm not sure if we have to do any more last minute Christmas gift shopping. I think I still have to get my dad something. And then I don't know if we have any like cousins or anything that we have to get gifts for. And I'm pretty sure we're done shopping for our kids. I think there could be more that we could get for Eliana, but she's not even 1 yet, so I don't think she's gonna need much. Right now I'm gonna be making my coffee. It is 6:40 in the morning. Isaac is at the gym. Kids are still sleeping. I just put Eliana down after her first feeding of the morning. We have a very busy day. I think after we're done doing whatever we need to do in Wahiawa, we're gonna come back home, have the boys take a nap, and then we're probably most likely gonna head to the beach in the evening when it's cooler for the kids to be able to have fun and swim. And then I think we're just gonna keep Eliana in a little beach tent. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay outside of the water with her on the sand in her tent, and then the boys are gonna be with dad in the water. But yeah, a pretty busy day, super random but busy. I'm gonna make my coffee now, and then I'm probably gonna clean up our bedroom a little bit while I wait for Isaac to come back and then start our day. Okay, so we're gonna have a full transparency moment right now. I'm gonna talk about something that I used to be super ashamed about. So when I talked about driving around in Wahiawa a couple seconds ago, we're not doing that for fun. I'm actually gonna be practicing driving the route for my road test. I don't have my license. I've only ever held my driver's permit, and I've had that permit for years now. Like, I think I've had it since 2020 or 2021, one of those years. I think it's 2021. Since then, I've never done actual driving. I've driven really short distances from like our house to Target, and that's like a 3-minute drive, 5-minute drive. But yeah, I've been super ashamed to talk about it or mention it because of my age and the fact that I already have kids. I'm just very fortunate to have an incredible husband who doesn't mind driving. He actually loves driving. When we did our road trip from Washington to Florida, he drove that whole thing. and he enjoyed it, so I'm very, very lucky. I had my permit while we initially lived in Hawaii, and then I moved to Washington to live with Isaac when he was first stationed there. And right when I moved there, that's when we got pregnant with Liam. So getting my license was like one of my last worries. We were very young, we were newly married, and we were having a baby. So we had a lot to figure out, and getting my license was pretty much like the last thing on my mind. And then something really scary happened in Washington, which like heightened my anxiety by crazy. Like to the point where I'm pretty sure I do have to go see a doctor for it at some point. But I have really bad anxiety about driving because I do think the worst in people. I feel like everyone's gonna react in the worst way if I were to make a mistake. Learning to drive with my kid in the car was something I didn't even want to think about. But now that we're back home in Hawaii, we have family members who could watch our kids while Isaac took me out to learn how to drive. The first time I drove on the highway, I experienced Hawaii traffic and rain. But my confidence has grown a lot since I started driving. Yesterday, I actually drove with the kids in the car for the first time, and it was actually pretty good. Like, they weren't screaming, and towards the end, when we were on our way back home, they did start screaming, but it didn't really bother me as much as I thought it would. I have a lot of friends, a lot of mom friends around my age, and even a little bit older, who also don't have their license yet, so I find a lot of comfort in that. I've always just been so ashamed that I'm basically gonna be 25 next month and I still don't have my license. I have 3 kids, I still don't have my license, but the saying of it's better late than never also applies to this. So I'm really hoping that I can get it on my first try. I have confidence that I could, but I don't want to jinx myself because I know how uncommon it is for people to get it on their first try. But yeah, I'm so excited for the new year already just because I have this planned. And it's something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I'm so proud of myself for finally having the courage to do it. I'm also excited to see how it's going to elevate my content because soon I won't be restricted to just the house. So yeah, we're gonna go and do the route today, and I'll probably bring you guys along. So it is now Wednesday, the 19th of December, and we have 6 more days until Christmas. So that means I have, what, 5 days left of doing Elf on the Shelf? I am gonna say this now, I have been like the absolute queen at doing the Elf on the Shelf ideas super last minute, and for some reason I won't allow myself to do the super random ones, like just throwing him on the TV or putting him in the bathroom or on the toilet. I like to be super extra when it comes to all of this stuff. So let me show you guys the idea that I have right now, and I need to hurry because the boys are wanting to eat breakfast soon. So I have this idea right now, and like I said, I need to hurry up and do it. So those are just paper plates with construction paper on top of it, and it makes it look like the tree's eating the elf. I have the paper plates, and I don't have black paper, so I'm gonna do brown for the eyes instead. So I'm gonna quickly do that, and then I'm gonna show it to you guys. Funny thing about this is the fact that the whole reason we started this was because we thought our oldest son was gonna understand the whole concept of this. He's gonna be 4 in March, and he has a pretty good understanding of a lot of things in life right now at his age. So we thought he'd understand the whole concept of the Elf on the Shelf. We read him the book one night. He understands the whole thing with the elf coming from the book, but he doesn't understand the whole I'm gonna be moving around your house, watching you, and reporting back to Santa. So there's times where we'll not threaten him, but be like, hey, Elf is watching, he's gonna tell Santa that you've been bad. We'll do that, and he doesn't quite understand that yet. When it comes to our youngest, he's not even 2 yet. He basically understands the whole concept of Elf on the Shelf a little more than Liam does, which I find actually pretty cool. Like, he'll come down every morning from their room and he'll automatically just look for the elf. But for Liam, we have to kind of be like, hey, did you see Elf this morning? Or he'll kind of wait for Landon, our youngest, to kind of point out where Elf is. And that's the only way he'll know that Elf is moved in a different spot in the morning. I'm excited to do this again next year because right now they kind of don't understand the whole you're not supposed to touch the elf or he's gonna lose his magic, which is completely fine because I've also been on some Facebook groups for ideas for parents, and a lot of them actually say that they allow their kids to touch the elf and to play with the elf throughout the month, so that's something we also have to think about. Not sure if we're just gonna allow the kids to play with the elf. I don't know. I'm currently cutting out the circles for like the eyes. Yeah, and then after that I just have to do the teeth and then I'll be done. So I'm gonna make a little opening like right in the middle. I should probably trace it out. Not quite in the middle, but hopefully it comes out as cute as the picture. So here's the teeth. I think it came out pretty good. I think so. So now I'm gonna go and put it on the tree. So this is what the idea looks like. I originally wanted to have his head first, but I think this looks cuter. This is so hilarious. But yeah, I decided to do the head first, or the head coming out. So funny and so cute.
Look.
What happened? What is that? Where's Elf?
It's right here.
What happened to him? What happened to Elf?
It's biting. What happened?
What happened? It's because you guys were naughty yesterday. So the tree ate Elf.
A bite.
Saturday, and yeah, I know that this vlog is all over the place again, but I promise it's probably just because it's around the holiday time and we have been very, very busy. We just came back home from a birthday party, so lots to do. We're just gonna have a little chit chat while I wrap gifts for the kids. Something new that we did this year was letting the kids choose their own wrapping paper. We just chose a Mickey and Minnie Mouse one for Eliana because this is currently her favorite thing to watch right now. Liam chose this one. It just has a bunch of deer on it. He loves coloring on brown paper, so he chose this because he thought that he could color on it. We're probably gonna let him do it afterwards, but that's for Liam. This one is for Landon. It's the Paw Patrol wrapping paper. Paw Patrol is one of his favorite things right now alongside Blippi, but we couldn't find any Blippi wrapping paper, so he went with Paw Patrol. So for Eliana, she's not even 1 yet. She's about to turn 8 months. We just got her a bunch of these teething crackers that she is in love with right now. Yes, we just got her like 3 boxes. We're just gonna wrap it so it looks like she has things underneath the tree as well, not just the boys. Obviously, she's not gonna unwrap it herself. We're gonna do that for her, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. And also for Eliana, like I said, she's been loving Mickey Mouse, so we got her this plush mini for her to just take with her when we go out. Oh, and then I also want to show you guys the kites that we got for the boys. Like, I don't even remember the last time that we ever flew kites, and I don't see kids flying kites anymore either, so I don't know if that's still like a thing parents do with their kids. But there are 2 Paw Patrol kites for the boys. There is Chase and then Marshall. Both the boys really love Chase, but we didn't want them having the same thing. So obviously the bigger one is probably gonna go to Liam, and then Chase is gonna go to Landon. Now I'm gonna show you guys a little gift wrapping hack if you guys don't know about it already. We needed little gift wrapping boxes to be able to put the boys' little sweater sets in to wrap it, but Walmart only had this big pack of boxes, just 2 big boxes. This was too big for what we were trying to wrap, so I'm gonna show you guys how to make it into a smaller box. So first thing you're gonna do, this line right here, this edge, you're gonna take this bottom and then fold it up to the edge and crease right down here. So I folded it, you can open it, and then you have that crease right there. You're gonna turn it around and do it to the other side. Same thing. Okay, now that you have your creases, you're gonna open it up, and then you're gonna cut along the edge right here, those creases, just those 2 small squares on both sides, just like that. So this is what you are left with after you do the creases, and then you cut those little pieces off. Not off, but you just cut on those lines. So now you're gonna start folding it into a little box. Grab these edges and fold it in. And then it's up to you if you want to tape those edges in or not, but yeah, you just start folding it like a regular box, and then there you go. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop the video here. This one was super random, like even more random than the last one, which I sincerely apologize for. Okay, I promise, like I know I said this last time, but I promise this is gonna be the last super random vlog I'm gonna do. Starting this coming week, it's gonna be a lot more organized. I'm gonna try to vlog this week leading up to Christmas Day. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to do with the kids, with the house, with family. So a lot of content is going to be happening there. But yeah, I'm going to finish up wrapping the rest of the gifts, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.